guys, thank you for watching my video, and today I wanna show you my wood burning stove collections, since I was just organizing my stoves and wood burning stoves, gas stoves, and other things as well. So I thought that this is a good opportunity to show you my wood burning stoves. Wood burning stove is my favorite kind of stove, more than gas stove. I mean, I only have gas stove and wood burning stove, so I love seeing the actual like fire and smoke coming out from the stove. So, and gas stove I also like it, but you know, just it's easy and convenient, but also like, I don't know, it's sometimes just too easy to just do things and it's just done. It's just so efficient. But like, I rather playing with the fire and like just try to light the fire like from like a little kindling and just building up, and I just like the process. So I love wood burning stove. So anyways, I will show you my collections. Okay, so these stoves are my wood burning stoves, and I can't really say which one is my favorite, but there's definitely a situation that I need like one of these. Let me explain about the stoves first. The first one is Japanese. It's actually, you can say wood burning, but usually you use charcoal. And so you have this grill, which is really dirty, I have to clean up. So this little windows here, you actually slice it open like that, so you can adjust the ventilation. If you need more heat, then you can just open to let the air inside. Yeah, I'm gonna show you the inside. These the metal thing here is to put charcoal on, and the ash just goes underneath it right there, and it's just simple. You can have two sections. You can put charcoal here, same thing. There is a divider for, I don't know why, but there is always like that. So this metal thing down there is just a holder, because the whole thing gets really hot. So if you don't want to put that on the like table outside, and you can protect the material underneath. So you can have this metal thing underneath, but you can use it without it as well if you don't have to care about the surface. It's made of clay. The specific name is diatomaceous. It holds heat really well, especially when you have charcoal in there. This gives a good amount of infrared ray, so it cooks meat and veggies really well. Oh, it's called shirin, by the way, in Japanese. So shirin is like this size for like 2 or 1, but this is kind of bigger version. So I'm not too big, but so like this grill, this is the size that you can expect. I love it, but the biggest downside of this is the weight, how big it is as well. So space and weight, this weighs around 7.3 kilograms, which is quite heavy. It's heavier than a tent. I don't feel like I bring it outside. Usually I use this for having party at my veranda and this kind of stuff. So it's not really mobile because of the weight. And when I put it away in the shelf, this doesn't fold, obviously. So it just stays like this. Like, this is the size that when you store it and when you're using it. And also because it holds the heat really well, means that, and I have to actually wait for the heat to go away after I use it. So it takes a while. When I pack up, it's usually pretty hot. Even though we waited for 30 minutes, it's still hot. So that's it. So just 3 things: the weight and the size of it, and reducing the heat would take time. But pros are it holds heat really well, and it's pretty efficient when it gets lit. It can evenly cook if you put the charcoal in the right place. Meat and veggies really well. And yeah, that's it for this. Okay, so next stove is Firebox. I'm sure if you're into wood burning stoves, and you definitely know this. This is pretty famous and popular. Wait. gets a little tight. So it's, as you can see, the size, it's nice and compact, and it's really efficient. It goes inside, so you don't have to really worry about losing parts and stuff. So this is a really nice feature, and it opens like this, and this is ashtray, and you can just open up. It becomes like a huge square, and this is where you can put wood. Ashtray goes in, slides it in, and it holds it. And this is a grill, and you put it on top. Yep, that's it, and it's nice and solid. It doesn't fall. You can put twigs from here too, like that. And when you want to close, because it's windy or something like that, and then just you can close it so the flame goes up more. Why I got firebox is because like what you can do with this is a lot. You can grill steak or vegetables or anything on top, like this kind of pot too, you know, so you can pot on top of it too. But if you don't have access to like many pieces of twigs, and you want to use just only a few twigs to just boil water or something, and you can use this stick, and there is a little hole right here, so you stick through it, and there's another one, so you can stick through it like that. So now the height is even lower than here, so you can put it on top like this, so that the flame doesn't have to go that high to boil water. You can go through here as well, just anywhere you can, anywhere you can. You know, you can go lower, and then you can put this kind of like pot so that it goes lower, and it's perfect height for alcohol stove. The material is really solid. Actually, this is not thin. It's pretty solid. I think stainless. Yeah, it gets rusty though, but it does hold really well. So when I use cast iron, like a cast iron pan, or even I use Dutch oven, it was just on it perfectly. I don't really see a downside, but if you are having some people, and obviously this is not enough like size, so this only holds one steak, and which is fine. I mean, nothing is bad about this one. It's just all plans. Like if you have more people, you just need bigger wood burning stove, that's it. But the weight though, like the weight, it's not lightweight. I mean, if you are going for lightweight, then this might not be the option. It's solid and good. It's definitely have the purpose to use for specific situations. But for backpacking trip and stuff, I wouldn't really bring this one because of the weight. It's like, I think 1 kilogram. It feels heavy. This is still portable, but personally, I wouldn't really bring it to like hiking trip or something like that. But it's a really nice wood burning stove. I love this. So next, stove. Sorry about my hands. So it can actually fit inside of 1100 milliliter mug. So this is that small. This is Bushbody Ultra. I think this is 0.4 milli version. It's really thin material. You can see it can bend like this. And it's fine for me. I just want it really thin and lightweight. It fits perfectly inside, and when you need this to hold a pan, you can just put it out. You can just put a mug on top, and that's it. So there is like air ventilation going inside. I'm not sure how I call it. It's like second burning or something like that. So what it does is when you burn wood, usually you get kind of smoke, right? But this like hole, the system will burn the smoke even. So you will notice when the fire is going on really well with this kind of like the system with the ventilation and stuff. So it's actually burning the smoke so that you won't really see a lot of smoke coming out from it. It's really efficient, not smoky. It burns really efficiently. So when you finish cooking or anything and you just wait a little bit and you will see only like white ash underneath, not even twigs like left over. It's usually completely white and then it's like a powder when you go like this. I totally bring this to hiking trips because it's so light and it weighs nothing. Can't really pack thin though. I mean, this is the size. But if you are already planning to bring something like this, and you can totally fit inside and you can stack it inside. It nests really good. So yeah, I don't really consider this space. The next stove is Yoler stove. I did a review on this stove. The weight is actually a little lighter than Firebox. The size-wise, Firebox is a little smaller, definitely, but heavier because of the material. It's solid and thick. Okay, just open up. So when I did the review about this Yoler stove, I explained why I got this. But the reason I got this was because I wanted something little bigger than Firebox, because I tended to go cooking out with my friends or hiking with my friends, so just wanted something a little bigger. So you put the plate on it. It's the ashtray. And this is the twig holder. And this is like to avoid twigs falling from the stove. And this guy, grill, goes on top. Yep, that's it. And actually, it feels really light compared to Firebox. You know, when I put this mug on top of Firebox, there's no extra space, but here you can still put something. And if you put smaller mug, this is pretty big. This is 1,100 milliliter mug. So if you put like 750 or 500 milliliter mug, and definitely two will fit. So yeah, I love this stove. It's on the lightweight side and you can fold it pretty compact. I mean, not like Firebox, but it's almost there. And you can have one more person comfortably cooking with, and I just like it. Okay, so the next stove is, I forgot the name actually, Greenfield? I think Greenfield. That's the company, name of the company. And this is bigger than the Yoler stove, obviously, and heavier. But if you think about the size, it's not really that heavy. And let me show you the complete shape of it. I did a review on this one too, about this one too. So, let's see. Actually, this is supposed to go this way, but it really doesn't matter, but like if you do the right way, it gets loose. So I kind of prefer that goes inside so it gets tighter, so it kind of like snuggle perfectly. Let me show you what I meant. So you hear the sound. So here, see? And it's solid. It doesn't move. I mean, it's just all preference. So when I got the Yolo stove, you know, I bought it for the size. And then I bought this for the size as well. I was gonna have a barbecue with my friends. In total, we had 3 people. Yolo stove is still good for 3 people, but it'll be kind of pushing the limit. Like if you want to roast things on top of it. But then I don't want to bring the huge Japanese, the heavy stove outside. So I was like, maybe I can look into a good option. Hopefully replace the Japanese burning stove. I don't really use it often anyways, so then I found this, and this is foldable. It doesn't need a lot of space. There is a little like a dent so that you can put like sticks here to do like Japanese yakitori or squirt. Yeah, I love this thing too. I mean, I love all of them, so I think this weighs like 1.3 kilograms or something like that. It's not that heavy. If I knew like I would have like 3 or more, then I choose this over Yolo stove. So that's it, guys. These are my stoves, and each of them has its own strength, and this is definitely for backpacking, hiking. Like if I don't bring my gas stove, this is definitely the one. If I doing like little, just small cooking stuff, and it's just on beach, or I don't have to hike a lot, or you know, just enjoy outside cooking, and maybe using cast iron or like heavy pan or something like that, then I would definitely choose firebox. Oh, and you can bake stuff with this. I mean, I'm sure the other stuff as well, but this has a specific method that you can bake using the sticks and with the billy pot, zebra billy pot. So yeah, like if you want to look up about it, and you can just type firebox baking or something like that, and a bunch of videos will come out. Yolo stove, I love this. Lightweight, and for like 2 to 3, maybe 3-ish people, and I can have my friends, or I can just use it for obviously by myself, and like when I want to cook something, like 2 things at the same time, boiling water and like roasting something on the side or something like that. It's just more capacity and bigger than firebox. The weight is a little lighter than firebox as well, so, and it gets small when you fold it. So I love this thing. We're going on like camping, or even like a little short hike, but if I want to cook during the hike, and then yeah, this is totally do it too. This stove is for 3 to 4 people when I have more friends, and then this is the one, and it's not that heavy yet. If you think about this stove fits in this thin small pouch, then yeah, I would definitely be okay with that. So last one, this Japanese style shirin. It's just heavy, but it just the look of it is really cool, you know, like it's really cool looking. I love that part too, like when I want to enjoy the look of it, and like it just kind of adds the atmosphere, like, oh, you're being a little traditional, you know. All those 4 are made of metal, but this one is from clay, and yeah, just I like that kind of like old school style. So I like the look of it, and I like to use it too. So, and it reminds me of like kind of like family or like kind of friends gathering, kind of warm like atmosphere. So I love to use this too. Overall, yeah, definitely I love all of them, and I can't pick really the best one. But yeah, I know this video is getting pretty long right now, I think. So thank you for coming along with me, and see you in the next video. Bye. And